delay anything about liquidation. They are insisting on it. We say delay it, let's take the bodies out. Then we can talk about everything else, including liquidation.
What kind of support are your department going to give either to mine workers or to the mine itself in this time?
What support do you want us to give?
Financial support?
No, we are not running a mine. We are a regulator. A regulator doesn't run a mine. A mine must employ top-class managers to run. They're actually not running the mine to create jobs. You know that. They run the mine to make money. In the process, they employ people. And that is the basis. And they must understand that basic correctly, and that's why they must employ top-class managers to run the mine appropriately.
What is the way forward now, apart from the mine having to meet with NUMSA? How efficient or rather how regular are you going to connect with the mine to find out what's happening?
No, it's not my responsibility. I'm not a union. I'm a regulator. Big distinction. And I had to explain this over and over to NUMSA, that I was a trade unionist. I'm an employer now, by the way. In the department, there are more than 1,000 workers in the department. I deal with them as an employer. I'm no longer a shop steward. NUMSA and UWASA must meet management regularly because they represent workers. And actually, a good union doesn't allow management to address members. It is the union that addresses members. And then in addressing those members, they come back to management. These are the revised demands and so forth. That is the job of a good union.
Interesting sentiments there by the Minister of DMRE. To further unpack this, let's now welcome the President of the Junior Mining Council, Mr. Fred Arendse. Mr. Arendse, we do appreciate your time with us today. So please note also we are currently concurrently monitoring developments at Madlanga, so I might have to cut our interview short. So give us your take on these latest developments. And on, just before we go on, the sentiments by the Minister there, and talk to the latest developments at Ekapa Mine. Back-to-back blows from the tragic mud rush that swallowed the workers to these fresh news now of a possible liquidation. What is the overall implication just on not on the sector but on that community as well as workers within the company? Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. Thank you very much for this opportunity. First, I want to express, my heartfelt to the families affected by the 5 miners. I've been involved, as you know, with Lily Mine for the last 9 years. So I have first-hand experience with the pain that the community, the ex-employees, the families experience, suppliers to the ex-suppliers to the mine. And it disturbs me hearing the minister when he was asked the question whether the DMRE will offer some form of support. And I respectfully disagree with the minister. Yes, he heads up the regulator, but he's also part of our national government. And part of the duties of any government is to show care for their citizens, because these are also citizens, it's our people.
True.
And I'm disappointed, that he expressed that he's not the employer, he's just the regulator. The union must meet with management. That is not providing any form of guidance, and that will bring us to a resolution. And I want to be frank with you and your viewers. This has been our consistent experience with our Honourable Minister, if I relate that to the Lily Mine. That has been, our colleagues has been trapped for 10 years. The 1st of February was 10 years. And I have been trying, I've been writing to the minister, I can't even remember how many times. He has not replied to one of our letters, or my letters, where I plead with him, providing with solutions, but just, a blank, almost rejection that affects, us as a business, company, the families of the affected 3 colleagues, and the ex-employees, the communities, and other stakeholders. Now, so what I've been seeing playing off at this very unfortunate incident in Ekapa Minerals is that I'm not surprised, you know, and it's very sad because we should have a caring government. I'm not a politician, but I am experiencing, I've been seeing this for many years, and it is our collective hope and prayer that, you know, we will see a change in the regulator and in our government, because as you know, the regulator is part of our government. So I really hope that the minister will have a change of heart and find ways to support and assist the affected company and its stakeholders.
Absolutely. I mean, Fred, we do hope that, of course, the minister can also contact us for a response to that, of course, allegation of lack of communication there. But let's talk about that. What role, as we're talking about accountability, should the relevant bodies like the Mining Council and DMRE alike play, if any, Fred, when taking a stock of all possible risks pertaining to mining companies, especially now in the advent of excessive illegal mining that surely is affecting profits or formal mining companies?
Yeah, no, it does. It does. And that is where, you know, if the DMRE is supposed to be the right watchdog, if they know exactly what's happening in their jurisdiction, which is the mining industry,
yeah,
you would be able to preempt these challenges that we've been seeing, particularly in the gold sector of illegal mining.
All right,
you
Fred.
know, mines that...
Fred, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to drop you. I did just ask for your mercy at the start of this interview. I'm going to have to leave our interview here.